Hey y'all, I know y'all laughing at this picture, but I put this picture up here to show you guys how my hair was looking after I accidentally cut my hair in a bowl cut. So I'm gonna tell y'all this little story real quick. Now listen carefully and listen good. All right, I was in middle school. I forgot seventh or eighth grade, but anyway, I knew I was in middle school. So this woman named B Wilson, she used to go with my uncle for years. Her mom, her brother, they were good friends of the family. Look, we're a small town, so everybody family. That's how it was back then. So anyway, so basically she was family. I called her my aunt. She was a cosmetologist, right? So she had her own shop. Now she cut my hair in a shortcut, then you get it shaved in the back. The perfect example of how my hair was cut was when Nia Long played in Friday, her haircut. It was something like that. Okay. All right. So when your hair grows back, it don't look right. It don't give the cut don't look right no more, right? So anyway, y'all, I was asking her, can she, shave the back of my hair again, right? So it don't take but like a couple minutes for her. It don't take but like a couple minutes for her to just shave it and just shape it back up just a little tad bit, right? And remind y'all, my hair grows fast. Now I was down there at her shop with her. So I waited all that time with her. So then she said she didn't want to do it. I kept begging her to cut my hair. So she was like, no, I don't feel like it right now, and stuff, and she would do it tomorrow. But remind y'all, the next day was Sunday. So I knew she wasn't going to be in the shop on Sundays. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I had church the next day, and then I had school the day after that. So I was like, I really needed my hair cut that Saturday. So anyway, so she kept saying she didn't want to do it. Me thinking I know what I was doing because I didn't seen her cut hair a lot of times. Now, me thinking I know what I was doing, I got the clippers, right? I didn't know anything about guards. You got to put a guard on it in order for it to not shave your hair bald. Any of that. I ain't know none of that. So anyway, me and my grown self go take the clippers and was like, well, shoot, I do it myself. So I got the clippers and got the mirror, and then so I could see in the other mirror, see the back of it. Next thing I know, I heard some go zoom, just like that, right? When I heard that zoom, all I heard was B. So, that's all I heard. I was too scared to look, y'all. I was too scared to look. So I felt back there and I felt my skin. So I said, okay, what did I do wrong? If I feel the back of my neck, what did I do wrong? Let me just see what I did wrong, right? So I felt it, and it felt just like my neck. It just felt bald. It felt just like my neck. So I took a big plug out of my hair. Y'all, when I looked in the mirror and I seen that big plug in my head, oh, I cried. Oh, I cried, y'all. I said, oh my Lord, what the frick am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I done took a big plug out my head, right, y'all. So then he was like, see, that's what you get. That's what you get. You couldn't wait. That's what you get. That's what you get. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. So I was like, well, can you fix it? I said, B, can you fix it, B? I said, can you fix it? Can you fix it? Can you fix it, B? Please fix it, please. B, please. So after that, right? She's like, well, I can't fix it. Cause it's a big plug. So you will have to shave all of that off, right? Y'all, I had to shave all of that off. So I had a bowl cut. Y'all, I had a bowl cut and I had to wait for my hair to grow back, y'all, in order for, you know what I'm saying, it to look right again. But yeah, so anyway, so that was it. She had to do the bowl cut. So I had a bowl cut, y'all. So let me tell you. So my childhood friend, the girl that was my friend back then. So, we all grew up together, go to the same church, all that stuff. So anyway, she had a nerve to laugh. Yeah, she was laughing. Laughing, y'all. Laughing, talking about me, making fun of my hair, all this stuff. She was my friend now. But anyway, she was laughing, making fun of my hair and doing all this. Yeah. Okay. So guess what happened to her, y'all? So she kind of had the same haircut, I think. Back then, I can't remember, but she had hers shaved like mine and all that stuff too, right? So next thing I know, her hair ended up being like mine. So how you end up having a bowl cut like me? You end up cutting your hair and then accidentally balding yourself too by accident. But yeah, see, that's what you get for laughing at me. So we both were sitting in church with a bowl cut. Look, this right here took the cake. So after church, my pastor, Lord rest his soul, Reverend Cobbins. He called us in the office. He called us in his office, right, y'all? And he gonna say, he said, babies. He said, babies, I love y'all. He said, I love y'all. And it is only right for me to tell y'all. He said, but please don't cut y'all hair like that no more. Yo, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I said, Reverend Coppers, this right here was an accident. And so I told him the story. I said, this is an accident. I said, but yeah, I can't wait for my hair to grow back. So just imagine y'all going to school every day looking like it with that bowl cut. Oh my gosh. And that's how my hair was looking. Y'all, I was so embarrassed. Well, y'all, that was the story time of me accidentally put a big plug in the back of my head, and then I had to walk around with a bowl cut. Yeah, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna talk me to death. All right, bye.